Yo, 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 this is your host GT Player here in the house. We're gonna do a little something a little different. So eventually, you should have had enough money to buy certain cars where I told you what to get if you were following the video, right? Now, eventually, oh, it's not here. The car you wanted was a Suzuki Cappuccino. So, it's not here right now because you had to buy it here. And I hope you did it in the past. So, what I did was, just to show you, Suzuki's. So I end up buying like 10 Suzuki. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I bought like eight of them, or nine. There you go. Here you go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. I had bought 10 of them. Okay, and eventually is a trophy unlock. That's the reason I buy. I say just buy. This is the car you want to have fun with. So I was working with these cars here, but these not the cars I really was worried about. So like I said, when you get to like level 70, you should have got it by then, and you should have been able to buy the Suzuki Cappuccino. I told you that's the car you should buy. Now I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do when you reach level 70. I mean, actually level 50, level 50, so that way you get everything unlocked. And you should have some stuff done, okay? I mean, already there with you. So what we'll do is I'll show you how to set the car up, okay? So, yeah, the Suzuki Cappuccino, okay? Don't worry about my paint job. That could be on you. So, eventually, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a wide body. The wide body for what you want. You gotta have that, and then you should have an engine swap. Pay the 200 something thousand dollars. Trust me, you're gonna like the car. You can basically get your money back within like 2 races, right? So you have that. So you come out of that, and then you go to car customization. Okay, you can buy any wheels you want, and I just went with. So with, excuse me. So let's say here, right? So I went with the wheels. And then from there, you want to have, I went with like the lowest profile on my car, right? I went with the lowest profile, and you want the wide sets, and then you want the wide offset also. Make sure you have those for your tires, because especially you're running a wide body, all right? So then when you come to custom parts, okay, you go to the front. You want type B. Make sure you get that type B in there. The side, you want type B for the sides. Alright. Rear, you want type A. You want that part back there. And then for the wing, I went with high. Excuse me. And this, the end place doesn't matter. You can do whatever side you want, and that's install it. So now that is completely finished for that. Then you go to racing items, okay? This is cosmetics, that's cosmetic, but with the roll cage, you want type C. You want the type C roll cage in your car, okay? So now, like I say, anything else is pretty much cosmetic if you want. So now we're gonna go to the tuning shop. So when we start with sport, you want weight reduction stage 1. You can get these if you want, but you really don't need them, okay? Because it comes with comfort sport, whatever, it comes with it. But if you want those, that's up to you, but you don't need them. Excuse me, let me go back in. So you go to Club Sport. You want stage reduction 2, You want the power restrictor and the ballast. Recommend that you get those, okay? You want the fully customizable computer. You want the high turbo RPM. Now, if you're not a level 50, this is good. The high RPM turbo, okay? Don't worry. You want the fully customized LSD. You want stage reduction 3 and the increased body rigidity. You want those. Now we go to racing. You want the engine balance tunings, the polish ports, anti-lag system, racing muffler, racing air filter, racing intercooler, racing exhaust manifold. You want the brakes, right? The racing brakes. This. You want the brake balance controller, fully customized suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, fully customized racing transmission. And you want racing medium or racing soft, but you only need a medium for what we working with, right? And I said this is one of your fun cars, and you want to buy the intermediate tires. It's a reason why you want those tires. And now, if you're level 50 car collector level, you will be able to get this and the ultra high RPM. Okay, so if you look at my performance points, it's under 600, but you look at the horsepower, 586 horsepower. So now you got the car parts that you needed, right? We're gonna have a little fun with it, and I'll show you what to do. I'm gonna show you a strategy on having fun with this car. We're going to Tokyo Expressway 600. So I'm gonna show you when you have the car, okay? So you want to put the car. It's a strategy for this race, okay? You want to start out with racing intermediates. Since you have the fully customizable, you want to have these settings: 120 in the front, 140 in the back, 9 front, 6 back, 35 front, 38 back, 45 front, 48 back, 2.8 in the front, 3.0 in the back, 3.0 and 3.0 for the negative camber angle. And I have my toe angles at 0. So for the differential gear, I have it fully customized, like I said. That's straight 5 down at the rear. Now with the wing, like I tell you what you're supposed to have, you want the front downforce to be 100 and you want the rear to be 300. So with the ECU, like I said, you really don't, you have it at the max, but it's for a reason why you do something like that. Now the reason I tell you about the ballast is you want to set it for 61 and ballast is 1. So that way you don't have to worry about the power restrictor and all that stuff. Now with your wrist, you want to set it for 350 and then set your gears, your final gear to 3.5, and then you want your first to like 2.103, second is 1.391, third is 1.045, fourth is 0.803, and fifth gear is 0.617. You have that, your car pretty much looking good. Like I said, you might not have, if you're not at a level, like I said, you can't do an engine tune for this, an engine swap. You might not be able to do an engine swap yet because you have to be at level 50, okay? But that would say if you don't have that part, don't worry about it. So you have the ultra high for the anti-lag system. I have that. I put it down for weak, and these are pretty much everything set. And like I said, these are everything that you end up buying. So now this will be a crazy strategy here. This can be a no fueling strategy, no fuel, but you do have to pit, okay? Now I'm gonna be doing some wall surfing, and to a point. Some parts are gonna be wall surfing, some parts I won't not be wall surfing, because that way I could keep traction on it. I'll be using traction on the on the road. Okay. So if everything good well, you could do this track in 24 minutes with this setup. Okay. So you see here, I have racing medium. That can come in a play in between. So we're gonna run the intermediates because you already know Tokyo Expressway do have water on the track. So this is what that gonna helps us out in the beginning. So this car is wicked. So let's get into it and let's try to do this race real quick. Now try not to hit no cars and stay on the road. Okay? If you do that, you will get a clean race bonus. So we're starting out. So you can look at your racing life. You stay in a fuel map 1. So the reason why we started with intermediate because you see the track is wet. So I'm gonna do a little quick wall surfing here. Like I said, I got the intermediate tires, so I'm not gonna really slide on where. I'll let the cars do their little thing. Like I said, I'm gonna do a couple of wall surfing because the weather's, the track is wet. Coast it in. Brake it. Do a little wall surfing here. Close it in. Then when it gets straight, hit the brakes real hard. Just go around. And you see we got 21 laps of fuel, so you're not pitting. You don't need fuel for nothing. You just need it for your tires. So we're gonna run these intermediate tires on this wet surface until we change to the better tires. So right now we're 9 seconds ahead of Gallo. I'm gonna wall surf here a little. I'm gonna do it again. The good thing about, like I said, with the intermediate, I'm not gonna be sliding all over the place. So now, as you see, the track is getting a little better for me. So you coast it in here without, like I said, you coast it in there 140. Coast it in here 140 again. Tap the brake. Get under control. And we're gonna just ride till these tires get a little low. I mean, we could pit now, but it make no sense to. We're gonna just run them. We're gonna just run these tires until they almost go ball. So we lap 3. and we pushing. We're already 28 seconds in front of Gallo. Okay, I got one more lap for these tires. I mean, I could change them now, but I'm gonna change them on lap 4 going to lap 5. And you see, look, we got 44 seconds ahead of them. We don't need fuel. Now just be careful, because your tire wear is gone. So now we're about to do a pit. Now we go in, we're gonna change to racing mediums. Racing medium, we're not fueling. No fuel is needed. We in and out. Back on the throttle. Now the wall surfing is going to change up a little now. Since the track is dry, but we still be sliding, so you gotta know what part to wall surf. So right here, I'm gonna wall surf. I'm gonna stay here. The track is dry. I'm gonna wall surf again until I get right there, and then then it's dry again. Now I'm gonna stay in this part of the track, because I'm not wall surfing. Tap the brake. Back in the gas. I'm gonna wall surf here because they got a track drive right there. I'm gonna wall surf here. I'm gonna wall surf here. Do about 90 something miles per hour and then back on the throttle. When it's straight away, hit it. Because you want to stay on the dry pavement since you're running slick tires. Because you on that, anything on that wet, you will be sliding and the car will lose control. So do the little wall surfing. You get to the dry part, wall surf some more, and you're back on the dry. Let out the throttle to get on to like 140 something, 30 something. You just want to stay on, just follow the line. Let's see, you can wall surf, because they're going to put you right back on the dry part. You can wall surf here, and they'll put you right in the dry part. Wall surf here, and they'll put you dry, and just tap the brake. Hey, look at the lap time, like 156, 158. So this Suzuki Cappuccino is wicked. Look at that, a minute 37 seconds. One more lap. You know what? I ain't gonna risk it. I'm gonna pit with Cooper Bun. He's coming out. Ah, I gotta pit again. I forgot to change the tires. I forgot to change the tires. I messed up. I was going too fast. That's what happened when you don't. That's why I'm trying to go in and change the tires right away, so I don't do all this sliding. And I messed up. We just changed the tires, no fuel. And like I said, I messed up because I was thinking. They're gonna be low 25 or 24. Back at I've been 23s. If I didn't messed up on that second pit. You know, say if I didn't mess up in the pit, I would have had low 24, high 23. And that's how wicked this cappuccino is. As I said, it's an easy money grind, making what 1.6 million in 50 in less than 50 minutes or 50 minutes worth of work. All right, and that will conclude having fun with the Suzuki Cappuccino on Tokyo Expressway. And that is a Roger that video, and I'm out.